Hi, my name is Sumaya, and I will be talking today about the relaxation technique, and I choose to talk about meditation. Before we talk about meditation, my slide will be focusing on the following topics: the connection between physiological and psychological symptoms, what the relaxation technique, how to perform this, the benefit of meditation, and how we track our outcome, and how meditation can help the client. Body and mind connection. There is a connection between the body and the mind. Nowadays, our stress is a major issue in our daily lives. So there is many factors like difficulty at work, inadequate or poor quality relationship, financial problem, and many more can cause psychological stress. So based on several studies, when the person exposed to stress, the body secretes hormone called the cortisol, which is the stress hormone. The cortisol has the ability to penetrate the blood-brain barrier and bind to receptors in the brain, which is found in the prefrontal cortex, hippocampus formation, and amygdala. This center in the brain is responsible for our learning and memory. So if cortisol attached to this area or bind to this area for long period of time, which is related to chronic stress, that can cause problem in our memory, in our learning ability, and also it can also cause a problem in our physical health. We all know increased cortisol or increase the cortisol level in the body can cause increase in the heart rate and increase in the blood pressure. And recently also they connected the cardiovascular disease with our negative and positive thinking or thought. So there is a strong evidence that connect between the psychological health of the person and cardiovascular risk factor or cardiovascular disease risk factor. So the next slide, the next slide is talking about meditation. So what is meditation? Meditation is not new things. Meditation was a practice long time ago. It was to understand or to reach to the inner peace. So the main purpose was practicing meditation in the past was to understand the sacred and mystical forces of life. These days, so meditation is commonly used for relaxation and stress reduction. So it is considered a type of mind and body complementary medicine. Meditation can produce deep state of relaxation for the mind. During meditation, the body is removed all the thought which was accumulating over the day or all day and produce the emotion. Especially we are talking about the negative emotion. So by practicing meditation, this kind of thought will be removed from the brain and will enhance the physical and the emotional well-being of the individual. How we can perform a meditation. Performing meditation, it doesn't require much preparation. So it's required only quiet area, sit cross legs, back, it has to be straight, the palm facing up, resting on the knees in comfortable position. And then we can choose a thought process and expand on that. So the thought process, it can be focusing on our breathing, focusing on object or any physical things. So by focusing on one specific things, that can clear our mind. Meditation also doesn't necessarily to be done in sitting position. It can be done also in standing position. Sometimes also you can do meditation while your body is vibrating, which is a good for a beginner. Sometimes it is very hard to stop the thought if the person in sitting position, especially when they are just starting meditation. That take a lot of effort and take a lot of also of a practice. So practicing meditation while your body is moving or in shaking or vibration state, that also um, help to practice meditation. So what is the benefit of meditation? So meditation can give us a sense of calm, peace, and balance. It can help our emotional well-being, and it can help also the overall health. It relax and it make the person able to cope with stress, refocus our attention on something calming. Meditation can help us learn to stay centered and keep our inner peace. So when we meditate, we have the ability to clear away all the information and gain a new perspective on a stressful situation. Meditation also will help us to build the skills to manage our stress, increase our self-awareness. Most of our stress is coming either from too much worried about the future or remembering the painful past. So by practicing meditation will help us to focus on the present moment. So reduce our negative emotion by changing our thought and have a new perspective for the stressful situation which we pass through. Increase imagination and creativity. Also, meditation help us to learn how we can be more patient and how we can be more tolerant. It also help in our physical health by lowering the blood pressure, lowering also the heart rate, and improve the sleep quality. There are several kinds of meditation. There are guided meditation with something called guided imaginary or visualization. With this method of meditation, we form mental image of a places or situation will help us relax. There is also mantra meditation that's by repeating calming word or thought or phrase to prevent distracting thought. There is also mindfulness meditation, Qigong, Tai Chi, and transcendental meditation, and also yoga. So we can keep track of our outcome by writing down everything we feel before meditation and everything we feel after practicing meditation on journal. So we can write down, for example, the date and the time and what were our feelings before we practice meditation and how we felt after. That will help us to see how much we are improving every day, and also will help us which area in our thought need to be improved more. So as I said, there is a different kind of meditation, and each one has strong, I can say a strong area which help in our in our thought process. Like for example, if we are feeling like, okay, so our my my thought, my negative thought, I need to improve it more. I feel like if I am practicing, for example, imaginary or visualization, meditation will help me to relax or calm myself, but will not help me to improve my thought process. How I can look to my situation in different perspectives. So I can choose in kind of meditation which will help me to improve my perspective toward a painful situation. So how this can improve the client situation? That can happen. Like I choose example, Bill, the scenario which we had on weeks before, when he was complaining about that I just cannot stop my thought. I am in constant state of worry and anxiousness. Meditation will help Bill to erase or eliminate all the stream or the jumbled thoughts that may be crowded his mind and causing the stress. So this process, if he continue practicing it and keep track on his progress, he will notice enhance in his physical and emotional well-being. So this is my presentation. I hope guys you enjoyed it, and please, if you have any question, feel free to submit it in the post. Thank you so much.